Yes. Nithyanandam, Nithyanandam, to all the participants in Kailasa Tarunnamalai and to all the participants in Kailasa Guinea-Bissau, Nithyanandam to all of you, and for all the viewers watching us live right now, a warm Nithyanandam and welcome all of you for today's Nithyananda Yoga. We will now starting by invoking the grace and blessings of our beloved Swamiji by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं Sadgurum tam namami. The next is the Shiva Mula Mantra, where we are going to be chanting Nithyanandam. Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. Sorry for the technical glitch. Okay. The next is the chanting of the Shiva Mula Mantra Japa, where we are going to be chanting Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha 11 times internally. Okay. The acharyas are going to be chanting it out loud because all the participants please follow along and chant it internally within yourself. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Yes. The next is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now, I request all the participants and all the live viewers to please have your Panchapatrams ready. Please fill it with some fresh water. Now, give me your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra. Bend your index finger, bending your index finger and cupping your palms. bend your index finger and cupping your palms. Pour in the Uddhana water in center of your palm and sip the water 3 times as the word Swada is chanted. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swada. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swada. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swada. Please wash your hands with water from the Panchapatram. Now, the base of your right hand thumb, move the hand from right to the left of your lips twice as you chant the mantra. Om Ham Hritayaya Namaha. Wash your hands with the water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring finger, touch above your upper lips and below the lower lips. Washing your hands with the water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, and your left ear. Wash your right hand with water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb and little finger, touch your navel, right chest, left chest. With the right hand fingertips together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Yes. Nithyanandam, a kind reminder announcement for all the Paramashiva Sena participants in Kailasa Guinea-Bissau and in Kailasa Tiruvannamalai. We kindly request each of the members The next is the Sankalpa. We will be chanting the Sankalpa mantra. ममोपात समस्त दुरिताक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव विशिष्टायाम अस्याम शुभदितौ पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त धृतगात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगा Now, please wash your hands with water from the Panchapatram. Om Apopasprisya. Nithyanandam. Yes, Nithyanandam. Yes, we would like to complete for all the participants for the audio issue. I hope all of you are able to hear us now. Yes, I hope all of you are able. Nithyananda Yoga. So before we enter today's Nithyananda Yoga, a quick disclaimer for all the participants that all the teachings and instructions given during Nithyananda Yoga are intended only for in general wellnesses and education purposes only. They are not to be taken as or used any replacement for any professional medical advice, diagnosis, or any treatment. If you have any known health condition, illnesses, injuries, or diseases, please consult your medical health professional or your doctor before participating in the Nithyananda Yoga. At all times, yes, we sincerely apologize for a technical glitch. So, at all times, please follow the medical advice or your guidance of your medical health professional. If during the practice of the Nityananda you feel tired, ill, dizzy, weak, or even uncomfortable, please immediately restrain yourself from doing the yoga and take some rest. Once you fully recover and feeling stable, you may continue to practice of the Nityananda Yoga if appropriate. During the Nityananda Yoga, please remain complete awareness and listening with your body. Do not exceed your body's limits and capacities as we understand and recognize that every individual's body functions differently and uniquely. So it is important to remember, respect, and even complete awareness of your own body's limits and capacities while you're practicing the Nityananda Yoga. So with that said, today let's now enter into today's Nityananda Yoga. Today, all the participants, all of you are going to be looking into the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama, of the Nityananda Yoga, where we're going to be covering the asanas from 600 and 700. And one more thing I'd like to share for all the participants, for all the participants who are there in KAILASA Guinea-Bissau and KAILASA Tiruvannamalai, if you want any help in doing any of the yoga asanas, feel free to Feel free to reach out to us. The acharyas are here to help you, guide you, and support you during the Nityananda Yoga. And if you're a live viewer watching us live right now, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and immediately we will respond to you and guide you on how to do the asanas in the Nityananda Yoga. Okay, so let's now enter into today's asanas. The first asana of today's sequence is Asana. Now sit in a comfortable position in Padmasana with your right foot in your left thigh and your left foot on your right thigh. Sit in the comfortably in the Padmasana position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your hands on your respective knees and keep your head, neck and straight. Keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. You're going to be engaging the Kechari Mudra, where you're going to be moving your tongue backwards. So you're going to be rolling your tongue backwards. Engaging the Mahamudra Bandha, doing all the three bandhas together. First, clenching the perineum floramolar bandha. Second, pulling your stomach in and up in Uddiyana bandha. Third, tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara bandha. Doing all these three bandhas together performs the Mahamudra bandha, engaging a Pratyahara Kumbhaka, where you inhale, hold the breath, while you withdraw all your senses in, and you slowly exhale. Gaze at your nose. Visualize your awareness lifting from the body into the vast expanse of the inner sky. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Asana.
केचरासनं नाम पद्मासनस्थः जिह्वया तालुं स्पृशन् नासाग्रं दृष्टिन्निदधत् खे विचरति योगी.
Now, entering to the next asana, which is Agrasanam. Now, continue to be seated in the same Padmasana position. Place your hands in your respective knees in the Shambhi Mudra. You're going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, where you're going to be pulling your stomach in and up. And gazing at your third eye, continue to engage in a Pratyahara Kumbhaka, where you inhale, hold the breath, withdrawing all your senses inwards. Bring your awareness to your inner self. Slowly exhale. Visualize your body as a sacred vessel. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Agrasanam.
अग्रासनं च प्रथमं परश्वादस नमव्यधं मध्यासनं तथैवान्यत् सिंहासनमपि उच्यते.
Now, entering to the next asana, which is Naradalaya Mudraha. In Naradalaya Mudraha, what you're going to be doing, continue to sit in the Padmasana position. You're going to be keeping your hands in the Bindu Mudra, where index and thumb are joined, placed on your respective knees. You're going to be engaging the Kechara Mudra, where you're going to be moving your tongue backwards, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, looking forward. Visualize the flame of consciousness glowing steadily within yourself. As you engage in the Pratyahara Kumbhaka, repeat in the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Naradalaya Mudraha. रेचगतेर्कमं कुम्भक जुमुद्दने वा केचरी वा दीपं लया में वाही नारदा की लया जाते हर हो ताजकबाया. Now entering to next asana, which is Homkarasana. So now continue to sit in the Padmasana position. Place your hands at your respective hips. Okay. As the asana says Homkara, you're going to be doing the Homkara Charita Mudra, which is you're going to be the japa is going to be hum. So you're going to be saying inhale and exhale, saying hum. Okay? The japa which you're going to be repeating for this asana is hum. Clenching the peripheral mula bandha, looking forward, visualize a luminous blue vibration of light energy. As engaged in pratyahara kumbhaka, in repeating the japa hum in your throat center in Homkarasana. Okay? Inhale. Hum. In Homkarasana, कोश्यावायुर्नादमध्य अकष्टम् उपायः पद्मासनेतनं स्थाप्य हस्तद्वयं पाशुयो न्यसेत्. Now entering into next asana in Vairochanasana. Keeping your hands and your legs in same position. You are sitting in the Padmasana position and place your hands in your respective hips. You're going to be rolling your tongue backwards in the Khechari Mudra. And again, you're going to be keeping the japa as hum. So you're going to be inhale, exhale, saying hum. Clenching the peripheral mula bandha, visualize yourself seated at the radiant Vairochana, the all-illuminating presence at the center of the Dharma wheel in Vairochanasana. Yoga Chakra Yatra Pakara Nirbhushitam Vairocana Padma Sana Vishir Bandena Prana Vayiraso Vishuddhaha. Now, entering into next asana, which is Jnana Mudrasana. Now, relax your feet from the Padmasana. Sit on your heels with the knees together in front of you. You're going to bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra, where your index finger and thumb are joined. Place it on your respective knees. You're going to engage in the Samriti Kumbhaka, which is inhale and exhale. You're not going to be allowing any restraint to happen in your breathing. Normally breathing, maintain the rhythm and flow between your inhalation and your exhalation. Engage in the Mahamudra Bandha, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, pulling your stomach in and out, Nithyananda Bandha. Third, tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Gaze with your nose. Visualize resting in a wisdom seat, grounded at your very core. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in your throat center in Jnana Mudrasana. Jano Brahm Ado Bhumo Sthapya Hridya Chinmudrandarayan Nabo Padatalam Samsthapya Jnana Mudrasuram Viduhu. Now entering the next asana, which is KAILASA. In KAILASA, you're going to be sitting on your heels. You're going to be coming onto your toes. Sit on your heels. Please, you're going to be placing your palms in front of you into a fist. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, look forward. Visualize the prana, the life energy, is flowing freely through your legs, clearing all the tightness and all the stiffness you have. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in KAILASA. மேலே உயர்த்தி கீழே இறக்கி நாளிகையிலே சிறு சிறு. Okay, now relaxing, entering into Utkatasana. In the same position, you're going to be sitting on your heels, your toes are tucked. Place your hands to respective knees in the Shambhu Mudra. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, visualize the fierce form of Paramashiva, Rudra, in your inner space. As you engage with Samriti Kumbhaka, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale normally. Breathe in. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Parameshwaram in your throat center in Utkatasana Dve. प्रद्गुष्टामाभ्यामस्तभ्य धराङ्गुल्पोचके गतौ तत्र परिगुदं यस्तं विज्ञेयम् उत्कटासनम्. Okay, now entering into the next asana, which is Vakrasana. So you will be standing tall. Stand tall. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. So maintain sangha between both your feet. And sit into a squatting position where your thighs are parallel to the ground. Yes. And you're going to be interlacing your fingers and placing it at your navel center in a Shambhavi Mudra. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, you're going to be engaging the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, which is slightly contracting your throat. Inhale through your nostrils. Hold a breath. And exhale. Making a sound of an ocean. Visualize sinking in a static squat as energy twists from the upper body to the hips and legs, awakening the Kundalini Shakti. As you repeat in the japa, Om Nithyananda Parameshivam in your throat center in Vakrasana. Vakrasana. Okay, now sit down. You're going to be placing the feet flat, raising your knees up. You're going to be placing your hands to respect the knees in the Shambhavi Mudra. And you're going to be keeping your thighs closer towards your chest. Keeping your spine straight, clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, visualize the pranas flowing upward through your core. Energize and opening your Anahata Chakra, your heart center. As you engage the Mulabandha, continue to engage in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. So inhale, contracting your throat. Exhale, producing the sound of an ocean. As you repeat in a japa, Om Nithyananda Parameshivam in your throat center in Pithasana. पीतम अर्धचंद्रम वा सर्वोता भद्रमेव च आसनं रुचितं भद्वा पद्माजनस्य लक्षणम् अत कारणम् aha. Okay, now entering into the next asana, which is Bhumi Padangushtasana. So stand up. You will be coming to a standing position. Inhale, raising your hands up. And exhale, leaning yourself forward. You will be placing your hands on the mat in the Shambhavi Mudra. Visualize the prana is flowing through the whole body, and you're building a connection with Mother Earth, with Bhumi Devi. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, looking forward as you engage in a Ujjayi Kumbhaka, where you exhale, making sound of an ocean. Repeat in a japa, Om Nithyananda Parameshivam in your throat center in Bhumi Padangushtasana. करद्वयातलं भूमौ भूताकारेण धारयेत् किञ्चिदामृततनुः निश्चलस्तासितिर्मानसः. Okay, now entering into the next asana. Kundali Asana. In the Kundali Asana, what you're going to be doing, you continue to be stand tall. You're going to be increasing your fingers behind your back. And you're going to be pulling your opposite hand at the back, nicely arcing your back. Feel the stretch happening. You're going to be engaging your glutes and your thighs as you open up your chest. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, visualize a luminous spiral of coiled energy at your spine base, dense and vibrant. Engage in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. You're going to be looking up. Look up, gaze up. in Kundali Asana. Kundali Asana. Okay, now entering the next asana, which is Padahastasana. So now you're going to be placing your hands on the mat. You're going to be holding on to your respective feet in a Shambhu Mudra. Clenching the peninsular Bandha, gaze at your nose. Visualize your spine elongating as you fold forward and releasing all the tensions which is there in your neck and your back. Gaze at your nose. Repeat in a japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in the throat center in Padahastasana. Padahastasana Pado Hastabhyam Sprishyadita Shirasajana Desham Sprishyad Padahastasanam Bhavet. Okay, now entering into Shvanat Prasharanasana Purvanga. In Shvanat Prasharanasana Purvanga, what you're going to be doing, place your hands in a mat and step your feet backwards. Okay? So you're going to be coming into this mountain position. You can see over here. Clenching the peninsular Bandha, visualizing yourself as a keen, alert dog, which is poised with vibrant energy ready to spring out. Engaging in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale as you producing sound of an ocean, clenching the peninsular Bandha, repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in the throat center in Shvanat Prasharanasana Purvanga. Breathe in this asana. Skando Raksham Parastat Prasarvakta Taya Prerayet Yata Shakti Sthiti Kritya Kumbhakam Kritva Vayaman Savacharet. Okay, now entering into the next asana, which is Angushta Mushtikasana. Okay. So, I request all participants please raise up. So, you're going to be, from a standing position, you're going to be widening your legs. Okay. Let's start with our right side first. So, you're going to be bringing your right leg into 90 degrees angle. Okay. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be leaning yourself forward, where you're going to be placing your head next to the feet. And you're going to be increasing your fingers behind the back and stretching your hands up. Yes. As you keep your hands in the Pasha Hasta Mudra, clenching the peninsular Bandha, visualize the pranas flowing through your arms, chest, energizing and cleansing the whole thing. Engaging in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, repeating japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center in Angushta Mushtikasana. Breathe in. Nicely feel the stretch happening. Kabanda asanityaho gorakshasala mevacha angushtamashtikam nyayam brahma prasaditam tata. Okay, now relax yourself. Entering into the next asana, which is Tridastambha Dirohanasana. In Tridastambha Dirohanasana, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be raise up. You're going to be keeping your legs in the 90 degrees angle. Place your hands in your respective hips in the Pasha Hasta Mudra. Clenching the peninsular Bandha, look forward. Now you should feel a nice stretch happening at your legs. Yes. You will be engaging the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Look forward. Visualize the pranas flowing through your legs and your core, which is awakening your inner vitality. Repeat in a japa. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center in Tridastambha Dirohanasana. Uru Sandhidharanam cha Tadora Preranam Param Tridastambha Dirohanam Dandagadasta Evacha. Okay, now raise yourself up, entering into Ekapadasana. Now placing your right leg on the mat. Placing your right leg firmly on the mat, you're going to be lifting your left leg up, hands in front of you, keeping palms together, Namaskara Mudra. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Jandrabandha, looking at the ground. Visualize your one leg arcing behind your head, embodying the karmic knots, dissolving into boundless freedom. Engaging your Jai Kumbhaka in Ekapadasana. That's all balance over here. Yes. Ekapadasana dve. Siddham padmavata simham bhadram vajram cha muktikam guptam gomukam ekam cha veeram swastikam eva cha. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Chandrakantasana. In Chandrakantasana, what you're going to be doing, keeping your right leg into a 90 degrees angle, you're going to be raising your hands up above you, keeping the palms together in Namaskar Mudra. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, looking up. Visualize a cool moonlight rising through your spine in Chandrakantasana. Breathe in. Ardhanarishram chaite bakasena navahe Chandrakantasudhasaram vajra vyagrasram itafparam. Okay, now raise yourself up. Entering into Ardha Chandrasana. Now, standing with your feet wide apart, you're going to be placing your right foot is going to be facing the right direction, and your left foot is going to be facing front. You're going to be placing your right hand on in front of your right leg and placing your left hand on your body. Just relaxed. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, you're going to be looking at the side. Visualize your whole body as a clear, radiant crescent moon. Engaging the Ujjayi Kumbhaka in Ardha Chandrasana. Just breathe in. Purake padadvayam prasarya hastadvayam vyomin nidaya rechiketada vashravya kayam prasarita padasina mayet. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Ardha Chandrasana Purvanga. In Ardha Chandrasana, continue to keep your legs in the same position. Your hands and your legs in the same position. You will be bringing your left hand, bring it over the head, where the fingers are going to be pointing towards the right side. Nicely, yes. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, looking at the side. Visualize your whole form, your whole body is representing a crescent moon. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in the throat center in Ardha Chandrasana Purvanga. Hasta Vama Dakshina Yugapatpatayete Dakshina Pashana Mitva Vayamam Tadaf Punarvame Kuryat. Okay, now raise yourself up, entering the next asana, which is Gajasana Dve. Now, you're going to be coming to a standing position where having placing your feet hips width apart. Place your hands at respect to knees and Shambha Mudra, and you're going to be sitting down. Okay, sit down. Keeping your chest up, gaze forward, clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, engaging the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Visualize yourself as a mighty elephant, which is steady and grounded. Those are the participants. If you're feeling weak, if you're having any related to your arthritis, right? You're having some issues with your bones or anything, just by visualizing yourself as an elephant, you immediately manifest the strength of an elephant in you. Just visualizing of an elephant, the weakness which you're experiencing immediately gets resolved. So the visualization plays a major role. Okay? Visualize yourself as a strong, mighty elephant with unwavering strength. Repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center in Gajasana Dve. Please sit down, balance in the asana, breathe in. Jano rodya karo sthapya sthira deho bhavedritam etat gajasam sarva vigna vicheda karakam. Okay, now entering into the next asana, which is Nachiketasana. Stand tall. Inhale, raising your hands up. Keep the palms together in Namaskara Mudra. Clenching the peripheral Bandha, looking straight. You're going to engage in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, which is inhale, hold the breath, contracting your throat. Exhale, produce the sound of an ocean intensely. Visualize it embodying Nachiketa's unique qualities. A one who has the ability to face death with the power of authenticity. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in your throat center in Nachiketasana. Feel you're embodying the same qualities of Nachiketa. Nachiketasana. Okay. Now, inhale, exhale, placing your hands on the mat, on your feet in Varahasana Trini. Place your hands on your feet, keeping it in the Shambhu Mudra. Even with clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, visualize yourself as a steadfast boar, rooted firmly and pushing forward unwavering power. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center in Varahasana Trini. करतला भूमो संस्थाप्य पादाग्रं भुजान्तरे उदरं चोदम् उत्थाप्य वराहम् idam asanam. Okay, that's nice. Raise yourself up. So now we're going to be repeating this set of series again on our right side, okay, in our left side. So entering into Angushta Mushtikasana. Now please spread your legs wide apart. You're going to be bringing your left leg into 90 degrees angle. Bring your head down. Interlace your fingers behind the back and extend your arm back up. Nicely opening up your shoulders, your chest. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha. Visualize the prana is flowing to your arms and your chest in Pashyahasta Mudra. Repeat in a japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center. You're going to be looking at the ground in Angushta Mushtikasana. Kabanda asramityaho varakshasramevacha Angushta Mushtikanyeyam Brahma Prasaditam tata. Okay, now this is just relaxing, entering into Pradastambadirohanasana. So now raise up. You're going to be bending your left leg into 90 degrees angle. Place your hands your respective knee in your respective hips in a Pashyahasta Mudra. Your left leg is in a 90 degrees angle. Yes, please bend. Yeah. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha. Engaging with Joy Kumbhaka. Visualize the prana is flowing through your whole body. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in Sthita Stambha Dirohanasana. Balance over here. Uru Sandhidharanam Chaktora Preranam Param Sthita Stambha Dirohanam Dandakadastha Evacha. Okay, now entering the next asana, which is Ekapadasana, Pashvantare on the other side. So what you're going to be doing in Ekapadasana, now placing your left foot firmly on the mat, you're going to be lifting your right leg up. You're going to be placing your hands in front of you in the Namaskara Mudra. So one thing I like to request all the participants, try to keep the back leg straight. Try to, if you have like a wall support or having a partner, just ask your partner to ensure your whole body is in a straight line. Only you feel the stretch happening. Okay? Make sure you're completely parallel to the floor. Yes. Lift your legs up more. Yes. Yes. Your whole body should be in a straight line. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Janmala Bandha. Visualize your whole body. The legs, which is raised up, it represents all the karmic deeds and getting dissolved into inner space, into a vast space in Ekapadasana. Siddham Patnavida Sindham Badram Vajram Cha Muktakam Guptam Gomukam Ekam Cha Veram Swastigam Eva Cha. Okay. Now entering into Chandrakantasana. In Chandrakantasana, you're going to be coming to a deep lunge. Hold on. You're coming to starting with a deep lunge. So you're going to be bending your knees into 90 degrees angle. Place your hands up above the head, Namaskara Mudra. Clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, looking up. Yes. Visualize a cool moonlight in your inner space. Engaging your Jai Kumbhaka in Chandrakantasana. Yes. Ardhanarishram chaite bakasane dharavahe Chandrakantasadasaram Vyagrasanam itaparam. Okay, that's beautiful. Entering into the next asana, which is Ardha Chandrasana. In Ardha Chandrasana, what you're going to be doing? Stand tall. Your left foot is going to be facing the left direction, and your right leg is going to be facing the forward. Okay, your right leg foot is facing forward, and your left leg is facing the left direction. So you're going to be leaning yourself forward. Your left hand is going in front of your left foot, while you're going to be bringing your right hand over your head, facing your fingertips are facing the left side. Nicely feel the stretch happening at your sides, at your obliques. Yes. Clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, looking at the side. Visualize your whole body forming a crescent moon. Engaging the Jai Kumbhaka in Ardha Chandrasana. Please chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in your throat center. Ardha Chandrasana. Purake Padadvayam Prasarya Hastatvam Vyomim Nidaya Rechake Tadvarashvatva Kayam Prasarita Padasi Namayet. Yes, that's beautiful. Now, entering the next asana, which is Ardha Chandrasana Purvanga. In Ardha Chandrasana Purvanga, it's similar to the previous asana what we just did, except your right hand is just placed on your body. Just relax on your body. Clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, looking at the side. Visualize your whole body as a crescent moon. Engaging the Ujjayi Kumbhaka while you're exhaling, making sound of an ocean in Ardha Chandrasana Purvanga. Breathing deeply. Hasto Vamadakshina Yugapatpatayet Dakshina Pashana Mitva Vayavyam Pitav Punarvame Kuryat. Okay, now raise yourself up, entering into the next asana, which is Parvatasana Trini. Now, keeping your feet together, stand tall. You want to bring your palms together above the head, Namaskar Mudra. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be gently tilting your head backwards. So you're going to be looking at the up, looking at the sky. You're going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, pulling your stomach in and up. Now, inhale, hold the breath, exhale. Let your breathing remain normal. It's not of any strain in the breathing. Visualize yourself as a towering mountain, feeling tall, immovable in Parvatasana Trini. Visualize your embodying quality of an unmovable mountain in Parvatasana Trini. Just stand, balance in this position. Parvata karanam utthapya shriram yatrastishtati Parvatasam ityuktam sarvavyadi vinashanam. Okay, now entering into the next asana, which is Shvanaprasaranasana Uttaranga. So now you're going to be relaxing, placing your hands on your mat, step your feet back. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be lifting your head up, looking straight. Head up, more up, more up. Going to be looking straight. Yes. You're going to be lifting your head up and you're going to be looking straight in front of you. Clenching the peripheral Bandha. Visualize yourself as a keen, alert dog, which is filled with energy, ready to spring out. Engaging in the Samriti Kumbhaka, repeating japa Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in a throat center. In Shvanaprasanasa Uttaranga. See, all the participants Trivandamali, you should be looking up, your head should be up. Right now, all of you are looking down, the head is down, head should be up. Head up, yes. Shvanaprasanasa Uttaranga. Jala purve karo nidhaya deham unnamya bhatiye kumbhaka visarga swasya saptavaram samacharet. Okay, that's beautiful. Relax. Now entering into next asana, which is Bhujangasana. Now you're going to relax your body onto your ground where only lifting your chest up. Lifting only your chest up. Clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, you're going to be engaged in the Bhujankani Mudra, which is opening your mouth wide, inhale, and exhale through your nose. Feel yourself as a cobra. You're going to be looking up, repeating this japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Bhujangasana Dve. Breathe in deeply. Yes, in Bhujangasana Dve. Stiram dhritva samarpya kapolam cha padamapi vaksha pumsam vicharitam kumbhaka kartatam sushtitam. Yes, that's beautiful. Entering into the next asana, which is Shvanaprasaranasana. Okay. In Shvanaprasaranasana, as you're in Bhujangasana position, right, laying down, you're going to be tucking your toes, lifting your hips up, clenching your peripheral Mulabandha. You're going to be looking at the ground, visualizing yourself as a dog, as an alert dog, ready to spring out. You're filled with such vibrant energy. Inhale, hold a breath, exhale deeply in the Samriti Kumbhaka, repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in Shvanaprasaranasana. In Shvanaprasaranasana. Sarpa kriyayam stanaprishtam dhridam ukshipa vishet hakarena swasam chitta bhujayodbalam uddharet. Okay, now relax yourself. Entering into Achalasana. So in Achalasana, what you're going to be doing, it's actually a very interesting asana. You're going to be placing your hands on the mat, okay? One thing I like to say for all the participants, when you coming for any balancing related asana, when it comes to your palms, where your hands, palms is on the floor. Always remember to spread the fingers wide apart. Okay? Because that is one which is going to give you the grip. So nicely, see, I'm not saying it to nicely stretch yourself where you feel it, no, not like that. You're going to open your palms widely and place it on the mat. Feel you're gripping the floor with your fingers. You like when you're gripping the floor, you feel like, especially your tips of the fingertips, you feel like some amount of pressure is being added. Okay? So in Achalasana, what you're going to be doing, you're not going to be balancing this asana, but this is a preparatory asana for you to balance for the upcoming next balancing asana. So what you're going to do, you're going to come to a squat position, right? Again, place your fingers wide apart, grip your fingers. You're going to be making your knee. Your knee is going to come onto your elbows. This is going to be giving you balance. This is going to give you the support for you. If your hands is straight, that's going to give you the balance. And for your knee, it's going to be on your elbows. That's going to give you the support. Okay? Lean yourself forward. You're going to be coming onto your tip of your toes. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha. Visualize yourself as Achala, the unshakable trace. You're not going to be lifting your legs up. You're just going to be in the position. That's all. Just in this position. Repeatedly japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in Achalasana. Achalasana. Okay. So now enter into Dridasana Uttaranga. So here you slowly raise your leg up. Okay? For all participants understanding. Start with one leg at a time. Slowly lift it up. That's all. Are all of you understanding? Yes. If you want any help, the acharyas are right here. The acharyas are here to guide all of you. If you are viewers who's watching us live right now, I request you to please post in the comment section so that we can guide you and supporting you in doing the asana. Okay? So coming back to the asana, see, are all of you understanding? Place your hands on the mat. Okay, firmly. As I said, when it comes to anything balancing, right? Place your hands firmly on the mat. Spread your fingers wide apart. Don't strain your fingers. Don't strain your hands. Just keep it wide open and place it, grip onto the floor. Okay? Once you're gripping on the floor, you'll then lean yourself forward. Slowly lift your leg one at a time. Yes. In Dhrida Sutranga. Come on, can you request all the participants to try? Give it a try. This similar asana comes similarly in many of the sequences which you went through. So it should be easy by now. Visualizing a vulture in your inner space in Dridasana Uttaranga. Hastaritam bhomo nitra kakshojani nipidalangayet samkochika kumbhakam swasya saptavarum samacharet. Okay, I see one participants over here. You're balancing on your knees. See, don't keep your knees at your elbows. No, keep it on your arms. Okay, I like to show the difference for all of you. When you keep your knees. Okay, sorry for that. See, when you keep your knees at your elbow, so what happens? So you're like this, right? You're not able to lift up. Only maximum little bit you're able to lift. But when your knees are at your arms, what happens? You lean yourself forward and you're able to lift yourself up. Are all of you understanding the difference? See, don't put pressure at your elbows. Don't keep your knees at your elbows. No. Keep your knees at your arms. Because your arms is directly balanced, supported with the flow. So when your hands are straight, your arms are straight, it's almost like a support giving for your knees to lift up the balance. Okay? Now entering the next asana, which is Ekapadaka Kukuta. Now what you're going to do, in the same position, you're going to be extending one leg out.
Okay, so one knee is on your elbow and the other leg is you have to straighten up. So everyone can try it. It's really much about the balancing. So Acharya is trying to show you. So while you're doing this asana, you keep your eyes open and steady, gazing outward while awareness rests deeply within in Shambhavi Mudra. Inhale through the nose and exhale evenly, maintaining the rhythmic breath without strain in Samavarti. And firmly contract the muscles of the pelvic floor, lifting upward without tensions. Maintain Mula Bandha engagement through. And you chanting japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Okay. What all of the participants, all of you can do, like one elbow. So basically, one knee can be at your arm, and your other elbow should be on the thighs. And then lift yourself up. Yes. Visualizing yourself as a rooster in Ekpada Kukutam. Panchacholi Kukutam cha Ekapada Kukutam Akharatam Panchacholi Pasha Kukura Evacha. Okay. Now, entering the next asana, which is Ekapada Kaundinyasana. So, in Ekapada Kaundinyasana, what you're going to be doing, okay, so what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your You're going to be placing one thigh, basically bringing one leg to your shoulders, okay? So one elbow is going to be under your thighs, and the other elbow is going to be placed, and you're going to be lifting your legs up. See, for this asana, do take a support of your partner in doing it. So what your partner can do, right? Your partner, once if you lift, your partner can actually help you in lifting your legs up. So in Ekapada Kaundinyasana, all participants understanding, you're going to be placing, starting with your right leg, okay? So put your right leg in the front. One leg is going to be, you're going to be placing your elbow at your thighs. And you're going to be placing the other elbow at your, closer towards your body. Lean yourself forward and you're going to be lifting your legs and your body up. Initially, it's okay if you start lifting it only with one leg at a time. Either you lift your front leg up or your back leg. Once you're having enough core muscles, you can lift both your legs up. Okay? Japa Ashtavakramato Mayuram Setu Bandhanam. Okay. Now entering into the next asana, which is Bhujangasana Purvanga. In Bhujangasana Purvanga, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be relaxing on the mat. Yes, tuck your toes, placing your hips on the mat, clenching the painful molar bandha, looking up, visualizing yourself as a cobra in your inner space as you repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in Bhujangasana Dve Purvanga. अभ्यासे चिद्धारया स्तंभनम जगन्यापादेव आरोहा शुष्टुष्टा सत्वे चैव ऊर्ध्वं तिष्ठ्यापि यावत् पादांगुली प्राप्तः. Okay, now entering into Ekapada Kukuthasana on the other side. So we did this on the right side. Now we're going to be repeating the same asana, the two of the balancing asanas on the other side. Okay. So start with the squatting position. Place your palms flat on the mat under your shoulders. Bend one knee to rest on the back of your upper arm. Now you're going to extend the other leg straight back upward at an angle. Keep your arms firm to support your weight. Place your hands on the shoulder width apart for stability and slowly lift your legs off from the mat. Clenching the pelvic floor molar bandha. Repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center. Visualizing yourself as a proud rooster, radiant with vibrant comb and feathers. Governed by inner clock that awakens you with perfect timing each day at the Brahma Muhurta. In Ekapada Kukutam. Panchacholi Kukutam cha Ekapada Kukutam. Akaritam bandha chuli pasham kukuda evacha. Now, entering the next asana, which is Advasana. So lay down on your belly. Place the hands in front of you in a Namaskara Mudra. You're going to be engaging the Shakti Chila Mudra, where you're going to be awakening the prana to go upwards in your spine. You're going to be looking up, clenching the pelvic floor molar bandha. Visualize your whole body as a completely dead being. Engage in the Samhiti Kumbhaka. Inhale, hold a breath, and exhale deeply in Advasana. Advasanam nama udaresha shayana stitila sarvangam pranam nabhishtale dharve ityahu manishinaha. Okay, now entering to Bhujangasana Uttaranga. Now raise yourself up, place your hands on the mat. Engaging the Bhujangani Mudra, open your mouth widely, drawing the prana inward. Exhaling through your nose, clenching the pelvic floor molar bandha, looking up, visualizing yourself as a cobra in your inner space in Bhujangasana Uttaranga. Continue to repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center. Hastadriyam pasho sthapayitva dhanoriva kubjayet pranasya nirodha visarga saptavaram samacharet. Okay. Now, relax yourself. Enter into Dridasana Dve. So, you're going to be rolling onto your left side. Please lay them on your left side. Stackle your feet one on top of the other. Your left hand is supporting your head, while your right hand is placed on the mat on your body in the Shambhe Mudra. Clenching the peninsular molar bandha, looking at the side, visualize you being blessed by a guru. By your guru, becoming completely powerful and deeply grounded. Clenching the peninsular molar bandha, engage in Samhiti Kumbhaka in Dridasana Dve. विचित्रं नलिनं कान्तं शुद्धपक्षिसमन्दकां चौरंगी चितता क्रौञ्चं धृताश्रं कघासने. Okay. Now lay down on your back. Just turn. Lay down on your back, lifting your legs up, toes pointed, placing the hands on the mat in the Shambhavi Mudra, clenching the peninsular molar bandha, visualizing a steady flow of nourishing energy from the feet back towards your heart. Clenching the peninsular molar bandha in Uttana Padasana. Yes, legs up. Yes, that's good. Uttara Padasana Prishteshoha Palo Urdam Prasarya Rishtam Nasagra Nidhaya Pranam Samapyasete. Okay, now relaxing yourself, entering into Ekapada Pavana Muktasana. Now stretching both the legs in the front of you. Now you're going to be bringing your right knee towards the chest. And you're going to be holding it. Place your fingers on top of the knee and nicely pulling the leg towards your chest in the Parisha Mudra. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Chandra Bandha, looking up. Visualize the prana, all the unwanted gas which is sitting in your system is getting released in Ekapada Pavana Muktasana. As you repeat the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center. Ekapada Pavana Muktasanam Nama Ekam Jalo Udarasamipam Nitva Hastabhyam Bhadvato Pavanam Manchati Dhruvam. Okay, now entering the next asana, which is repeating Ekapada Pavana Muktasana. Now switching the legs. Now bring your right leg. So bring your left leg towards you, interlacing in the Parisha Mudra. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Chandra Bandha in Ekapada Pavana Muktasana. Ekapada Pavana Muktasanam Nama Ekam Jano Udarasamipam Nitva Hastabhyam Bhadvato Pavanam Munchati Dhruvam. Okay, now entering into Kama Pitasana. Now placing your hands on your mat, you are going to be holding onto your shin, holding onto the heels of your foot. Okay, please hold onto your heels in the Shambhavi Mudra. And clenching the peninsular molar bandha, looking up, visualizing inner glow or radiant light emanating from the heart region. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be lifting your chest and your hips up. Kama Pitasana, please. Okay, you're going to be lifting your legs, you're going to be lifting your hips and your chest up. Yes. Kama Pitasana. Shayanam prati prishte hastopadyo nivasya prishtam chote jaye kamapita samkatyate. Yes, relax on the mat. Nithyanandam, all the participants in KAILASA Giri Basao. Backside over there. Are all of you there? Yes? I just see someone giving a thumbs up but not doing the asana. Okay. Entering the next asana, which is Dhrida Uttolanasana. In Dhrida Uttolanasana, let's be in hold this position for 30 seconds. Okay, this is going to be giving a nice engagement to your core. So first we're going to be showing the asana for all of you. Okay, so it's going to be a nice engagement for your core. So what I request all the partners now. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be starting with your legs lying down the back, placing your hands placing onto opposite elbows above your head. Now engaging in the Mula Bandha, clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, you're going to be lift your back and your feet off from the mat. You're going to be lifting the back also. So not just only lifting your head and your leg. No, you need to lift your back also. It's a balancing asana. Yes. Clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha, looking up into the Uttolanasana. Come on, let's hold this asana for 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds. Let's do 3. Come to positions. 3, 2, 1, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Come on, 4 only. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, that's nice engagement for our core in the Uttolanasana. Dharayatva pushtam vistarya chubakam dhridam uttolayet. Relax. How was it for all of you? It's good. Okay. Now, entering to next task, which is Setu Uttolahasana. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your hands into a fist behind you. Placing your hands into a fist. And you're going to be lifting your chest and your hips up. Yes. Visualizing yours as a sturdy, stable bridge. Tuck the chin to the chest in the Jandra Bandha. Repeat in the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center. In Setu Uttolanasana. Shigram Apurya Swasam Hanam Nipidya Katim Uttolayet. Okay. Now relax yourself. Ending the next task, which is Hasta Chatushkonasana. In Hasta Chatushkonasana, place your hands on your mat. You're going to be looking up, looking straight, clenching the peripheral Mula Bandha. Visualize the body is strong and steady, an unshakable frame. Inhale, hold the breath, exhale deeply in the Samriti Kumbhaka. As you repeat in the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in throat center in Hasta Chatushkonasana. Hasta Chatushkonasana Pada Hasta Samastapayitva Shariram Chatushkona Vat Stapet Ityuchate. Okay, now entering into next asana, which is Vyagrasana. Okay, this asana is actually a dynamic asana, Vyagrasana. So you're going to be starting this with your right leg first. This is dynamic asana. So what you're going to do, you're going to be kicking your right leg up and bringing it in the front. Bring your knees in the front. is a dynamic asana. Clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, looking up, you're going to engage in the Antaranga Kumbhaka. Can you guys all participants kindly look at the Kumbhaka? The Antaranga Kumbhaka is inhale, exhale. The inhalation is sharp and you exhale. Looking up, visualizing yourself as a tiger in your inner space in Vyagrasana. Vyagrasana karattaya nubhyam bhumin spishan padamekam udam kritva Vyagravat vrijambhet. Okay. Now enter into Vyagrasana 2. In Vyagrasana 2, you are stopping the motion. Just stop the motion. Your legs is up, stop the motion. Now easily arch your back when you're doing this asana. Looking up, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha. Look up. Yes. Please look up. Please look up. Nicely arch your back. Feel the stretch happening at your back. Visualizing yourself as a tiger in Vyagrasana 2. Ardhanarishram chaite bhakasane daravahe chandrakanta sudasaram Vyagrasram itafparam. Relax yourself. Now, entering into Vyagrasana on that side. So we're going to be doing the first one. Where it's a dynamic asana. No? You're going to be stretching your left leg out and bringing your knee closer. This is a dynamic asana. Visualizing yourself as a tiger. Clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha in Vyagrasana. Vyagrasana karattaya nabhyam bhumin spishan padamekam urdham kritya Vyagravat vijambhet. Now entering into Vyagrasana, stop the movement of the leg, raise your leg up, bending your head, arching your back, lift your head up, clenching your pelvic floor Mulabandha, gaze upwards in Vyagrasana. Ardhanarishwaram chaite bakasne daravahe chandrakanta sudasaram Vyagrasam itafparam. Okay, relax yourself. Now entering into Ushtrasana Purvanga. Come to your kneeling position. Come to your kneeling position. Step your feet wide apart. Place your hands at your lower back and nicely arch your back. Yes, nicely lean yourself backwards, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, looking up, visualizing yourself as a camel, which is intelligent. Clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha in Ushtrasana Purvanga. Vegutta ajana pari prasarya hasta shiro bhagam pishtitaha pralamya purayet. Now enter the next asana, which is Ushtrasana. In Ushtrasana, you're going to be placing your hands on your heels. Place your hands on your heels, nicely arching your back backwards, looking up, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in throat center, visualizing yourself as a camel in your inner space in Ushtrasana. Langa Jita Pada Karangushta Samyogam Purna Pravesha Kato Nihatya Skanda Vakshasa Prerayet. Now, entering the next asana, which is Ushtrasana Uttaranga. Now, in this present position, you're going to be placing your hands flat on the soles of your feet with your fingers pointing towards your toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthening your spine. Engaging in the Mulabandha, clenching the pelvic floor Mulabandha, looking up, repeating the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in the throat center in Ushtrasana Uttaranga. वेगोत्तालजाल परे स्थित्वा ऊर्ध्वं खलं समन्वय करतलपादतल चतुष्टायं संयोजयेत्. Okay. Entering the next asana, which is Shashasana Dhri. This is a little dynamic asana over here. So what you're going to be doing, first you're going to be coming into a plank position. Stand with your knees on the ground and hips width apart. Knees slightly bent. And then you're going to be moving them. You're going to be moving your, yes. Begin to bend your knees repeatedly in control, flowing motion, moving them forward and back along with the no. So now what you're going to be doing, you're going to be coming to this position. You're not going to be jumping over here. I see all of some participants in Tirunamali, all of you are jumping. You're not going to be jumping. No jumping. It's just the movements of your leg. Or all Nithyananda KAILASA Tirunamali. You're not going to be jumping in this asana. No, you're not going to be jumping. See, you're going to be first come into this position, come to this Gajasana position where your knees are bent. Your knees are bent little bit. And then you're going to be relaxing, keeping your body straight. That's all. Keep your knees straight. It's not a asana where you're going to be jumping. You're going to be moving your hips up and down. Yes. Visualizing yourself as a rabbit, clenching the pelvic floor and molar bandha. Repeat Najapa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in the throat center in Shashasana Dhri. Gajasane Sthite Jhangadbhuta Punaha Punav Vakran Esha Shashasanam Bhavati. Okay, now entering to Chaturangi Asana. So coming to a plank position. Clenching the pelvic floor and molar bandha. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale slowly in the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Chaturangi Asana. Vichitra Manilam Kantam Shuddhas Pakshis Mandakam Chaurangi Echatata Krauncham Dridasana Kaghasane. Okay, now enter the next asana, which is Ashavari Asana. In Ashavari Asana, let's start with the right side. So you're going to be rolling up to your right side. So stacking both your legs together, stacking the legs one on top of the other. You're going to be placing your right hand at your thighs, while your left hand is at your thighs. Your right hand is firmly on the mat. Clenching the pelvic floor and molar bandha. Visualizing yourself as a solid, unwavering log balanced on your side. Repeat in a japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Ashavari Asana. Madhya Dandam Tirya Vyagastram Kastam Cha Yoginam Ashavariti Vikhyatam Asana Lambitad Viduhu. Now we're repeating Ashavari Asana on the other side. Now coming on to your left side. See, for those of you who are not able to do, for those of you who are finding little difficulty in doing the asana, what you can do, you can bend, for example, if you're in your left side, right? Now I'm on my right side, you can bend your right knee and your left leg can be extended straight. For those of the participants who are not able to balance, this can be the preliminary level for all of you. Yes. This can be the preliminary level. The advanced level of the asanas where you stretching both the legs out. Yes. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, visualizing yourself as a solid, unwavering log. In Ashavari Asana, Ashvantare. Madhya Dandam Titiya Vyagastram Kashtam Cha Yoginam Ashavariti Vikyatam Asanalambitat Viduhu. Okay, now entering into Hamsasana. Okay, what you're going to be doing? First, coming to a plank position. In plank position, come to a plank position, then you lean yourself forward, where you're going to be bringing your elbows closer towards your body. Okay. Your fingers are pointing straight and lean yourself forward, lifting your legs off from the mat. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, visualizing yourself as an elegant swan. In Hamsasana. Vichitra Kantam Shuddhas Pakshisumandakamam Chaurangi Chitita Krauncham Dhridasana Kagasana. Okay, now enter into Akarita Kukutasana. In Akarita Kukutasana is similar to the asana which we do in Pratham Vinyasa Krama, the Mayurasana, the Badikikyasa. It's similar to that, except in Mayurasana your legs are together, right? In Akarita Kukutasana your legs are spread. So now let's start. So you're going to be coming to a seated position where you're going to be placing your elbows on your abdomen and your fingers are pointing back. Lean yourself forward, lifting your legs up, and you're going to be stretching your legs to the side. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I request all participants please follow along. So, first, what you're going to do, place your elbows at your abdomen. Okay? Place your elbows at your abdomen, your fingers are pointing backwards. Lean yourself forward, lift your legs up. So, if actually what you can do, what your partner can actually support, lifting your other leg up. And spread your legs wide apart. That's it. This is the asana, Akarita Kukkudasana. Clenching the peripheral mula bandha, visualizing yourself as a rooster in a inner space, looking at the ground. In Akarita Kukkudasana. Come on, can you guys all of you to give it a try? It's easy asana, it's very simple. Yes. I see some of the live viewers posting Christijan Aya Nithyanandam. Christijan Baranaya from Croatia. Nithyanandam Aya, welcome. Nice to see you. Joining for the yoga. Yes. Christian Baranaya, welcome. Okay. See, okay, request all the parents, let's all do it. This is actually a simple asana. It's very easy. Can you all try? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's all do it together. See, place your elbows on your mat. Okay, I'm guiding all of you now. It's step by step. Let's all do it together. Okay, request all of you to follow along. First, come up. Place your elbows at your abdomen. However, see, each person has a unique way of balancing. Either you can keep keeping your arms straight, keep your hands straight. For some people, if it is bent in an angle, they get the balance. So whichever way it's comfortable for you, do that. But your elbow should be at your abdomen. For some people, when they keep it straight, they're able to balance. For some people, if you're able to keep an angle, they're able to balance. Whichever position is comfortable for you, do that. Okay? So place your hands at your abdomen. And you're going to be placing your hands on the mat. Your fingers are pointing the backwards direction. So if you're sitting like this, where your knees are bent, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be drawing your knees back. Okay? Drawing your knees back, bring your legs straight first. Come to a straight line. Slowly lift the legs up. Okay. In Akarita Kukkutasana. Let's all try. Pancha Choli Kukkutamcha Ekapadu Kukkutam Akaritam Bandha Choli Pasha Kukkuda Evacha. Now entering into Mayurasana 3. Mayurasana 3. In Mayurasana 3, it's the same asana where you're keeping your legs together. That's all. Same asana while keeping your legs together. Clenching the palm floor, Mula Bandha, looking at the ground. Visualizing yourself as a peacock in a inner space in Mayurasana. Langa Vidhakara Yugman Janva Bhimukam Nakhagre Prasthapya Kochadriyam Nabipadeshe Drigam Bhumo Nivesha. Okay, now I know that was nice asana. Can you request all perhaps take a few minutes now to please stretch out your wrist, please rotate your wrist, because today the series which all of us saw through, we are doing balancing asanas directly working on your wrist. Nicely relax your wrist, rotate your wrist. Do not worry. Throughout the whole month, at the end of the month, you'll be able to do all the asanas. Okay? So don't worry on that. Okay. Entering the next asana, which is Advasana. So now lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. And you're going to be placing your forehead on your mat. And you're going to be placing your hands at your stomach. Place your hands under your stomach. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, looking at the ground. Visualize the body as a lifeless form resting on planet Earth. Inhale and exhale in Advasana Dve. Advasana. Now, the same position. Slowly lift your legs up. Lifting your thighs and your legs up in Shalabhasana Dve. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, gaze at your nose, visualizing yourself as a locust in your inner space in Shalabhasana Dve. Adho mukam shayitva chvukam bhumo nibaddham करतल्लद्वयं भूमो निधाय स्थैर्यम् आयात्. Entering into next asana, which is Dvikakudasanam. In Dvikakudasanam, you're going to be lifting your head up, bending your knees, placing your hands on your respective knees, and you're going to be pushing your legs onto your buttocks. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha, look straight, repeat Rajapa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam in your throat center in Dvikakudasanam. Dvikakudasanam. Now, the same position. You're going to be lifting your legs up, lifting your chest and your thighs up in Dhanurasana Chaturpurvanga. Visualizing yourself as a bow in your inner space, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, looking up in Dhanurasana Chaturpurvanga. Karadvayam viparitam gulpadvayam dhadam gritva पूर्णश्वासे दोलनेन कायं संचलयेत् व्यायामं कुर्यात्. Now enter into Dhanurasana. Entering into Dhanurasana. In Dhanurasana, you're going to be holding on to your feet, lifting your chest and your thighs up, balancing on your stomach, clenching the peripheral molar bandha, looking up, visualizing yourself as a powerful bow being drawn in Dhanurasana. Adho Mukashayanam Hastadhyam Prishtita Prasarya Jhangayo Kutalo Prishte Gulpadhyam Dhritam Grihitva. Okay. Now entering into Dhanurasana Uttaranga. This is an advanced asana where you're going to be holding on to big toes. Inhale, engaging your back muscles, lifting your chest, head and your thighs up, arcing your back into a bow. In Dhanurasana Uttaranga. Kakshamarge nita hastam karat Padangushto yogitam Purnashva swavisarga saptada sadabhya dridam. Okay, now raise up, sitting on your knees. Keep your knees together. Place your palms and respect the knees in Shambha Mudra in Vajraschalana. Visualizing yourself as a powerful thunderbolt in your inner space in Vajraschalana. Vajraschalanasanam nama Vajrasanastamabham chalayan apanam odam naiti Vajranadi vishuddhaye. Okay. Now, entering into Hasta Anguli Baddhasanam. This is going to be giving a nice stretch for your shoulders. Okay? In the same position, you're going to be interlacing your fingers behind the back and lifting your hands up, nicely stretching your back. Okay, because all of you do it? Yes. Clenching the peripheral molar bandha in Hasta Anguli Baddhasanam. हस्तद्वयस्य अंगुली भद्वा सर्वदेहं बाहु मध्ये निष्कस्य विमर्धनं हस्तांगुली भद्दासनम् इदं भद्दांगुली नामधेयकम्. The next asana is Titiryasana. Okay, you're going to be coming into a handstand position. Okay, Before we end our day, we're going to be doing a balancing asana, the handstand. Are we all ready for it? Yes. 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 I only see one person saying yes. Are we all ready for an inverted asana? You're going to be balancing on your hands. Some of them are like, am I here even? Okay, please come back. This asana is going to be bringing you back to this Jagrat world, okay? In Titirias, first I'm going to be showing for all of you how to do it. All of you are going to be doing this asana with a partner. Either with a wall or with a partner, you're going to be doing this asana. Now it's time for all the participants, all of you do. Okay? This asana is Titiryasana. So you're going to be coming into a handstand position. Okay? Okay, see, in this asana, place your hands on your mat firmly. As I said, when it comes to anything with your palms, spread your palms wide open and you're going to be looking between your hands. Okay? And then what your partner is going to be doing? You're going to be kicking your legs up and bending your legs forward. Okay, yes. I can see many of you doing it beautifully. This is Titiryasana. Visualizing yourself as a red, wattled lapwing. Visualizing yourself as a vigilant, red, wattled halfway. Clenching your peripheral bandha, repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashiva in your throat center in Titiryasana. Kakasam Grishya Urunam Plimjaryo Samniveshayan Pishtam Chote Jayadesha Titiryasaram Bhavati. Okay. Now you're going to be relaxing yourself, laying down on your mat. Now, laying on your mat, toes pointing up, palms facing, toes pointing outwards, palms facing up. In Shavasana Chatvari, relax your whole breathing. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. With your whole being, vibrate with the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Shavasana Chatvari. शवरूपं स्वदेहं तु संविभाव्यशु सम्भ्रमं तत्रैव अनलयः कार्य प्राणापानविलासतः. Now, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your thighs towards your chest. Rocking yourself from side to side. And raise up to a comfortable seated position. Yes, that's beautiful. Now, let's all offer gratitude at Swamiji's feet. Bring the palms in front of your heart, Namaskara Mudra. Close your eyes. We are concluding the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Parabashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Yes. We thank all the participants. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. We thank all the viewers who joined us live for today's Nithyananda Yoga. Hope all of you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions or any doubts, feel free to post in the live comment section, and we'll immediately right here to respond to all of you and support you and guide you and give you the best experience of the Nithyananda Yoga. Take a moment to reach out and share this beautiful gift to near and dear ones so that they too can experience the most authentic yoga in planet Earth gifted by our beloved Swamiji. And hope all of you have enjoyed today's yoga. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, see you all tomorrow at 4 a.m. Nithyananda Yoga at UK Standard Time. Thank you all. Nithyananda.